The steam engine was made. In fact, very few were used, as there were a number of explosions that made mine owners very aware. The first successful steam engine involving a piston was developed by Thomas Newcomen. The first of these was installed in a mine in or just before 1712. Again, its purpose was to pump water. New York University Samuel Morse began working on his version of the telegraph. In 1832, he developed Morse code, a set of sounds that corresponded to particular letters of the alphabet. In 1835 and by 1838, he had presented his concept to the U.S. Congress. Sewing machine. The first sewing machine invented by Thomas Saint, London, in 1790. In 1790, the English inventor Thomas Saint invented the first sewing machine design. His machine was meant to be used on leather and canvas material. In 1856, the Bessemer process, working independently in Sheffield, developed and patented the same process. In the early 1790s, while overseeing the use of his company's steam engines in tin mining in Cornwall, Murdoch began experimenting with various types of gas. Samuel Crompton in 1779, the machine made it easier to produce cotton, yarn, and thread. This was called the cotton gin. In 1767, a breakthrough came with a Lancashire entrepreneur, Richard Arkwright, devised a simple but remarkable spinning machine. Replaced the work of human hands. The water frame made it possible to spin cotton yarn more quickly and in greater quantities than ever before. In 1785, Edmund Cartwright patented a power loom, which was used water power to speed up the weaving process. In 1802, Richard Trevithick patented a high-pressure engine and created the first steam-powered locomotive engine on rails. In 1831, by British scientist Michael Faraday, generators provide nearly all the power for electrical grids. As a result of Thomas Edison's work on two other inventions, the telegraph and the telephone, in 1877. The steel plow of 1837, developed by John Deere, was an invention that contributed greatly to the agricultural world. It was invented in 1764-1765 by James Hargreaves in Stanhill, Lancashire in England, model of spinning jenny in the Museum of Early Industrialization, Wuppertal, Germany. Photography was invented by Frenchman Nepis in 1822. British chemist Humphrey Davy is credited with the inventing of arc lamp in 1809. He connected two wires into a battery. It was invented by John Kay in 1733. In previous looms, the shuttle was thrown or passed through the threads by hand, and wide fabrics required two weavers seated side by side, passing the shuttle between them. Dunlop's application revolutionized the automotive industry by enhanced ride comfort, reducing vibrations, and improving traction. Antonio Meucci is credited with inventing the first basic phone in 1849. Invented by Humphrey Davy around 1805, the carbon arc was the first practical electrical light.